Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning back into another one of my videos. I do apologize for the delay. I know it's been quite some time. Well, it's been a month. The truth is, I've been extremely busy at work with the holiday season and between work and obviously Christmas itself with family and shopping with for gifts and all that, it did get a little bit it got a little cramped on my schedule, I'm not gonna lie. But anywho, I very much wanted to record this video, and by the way, to any of those who celebrate a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Very Merry Christmas to you. I wish you all the best, love, and prosperity, and may you flourish in your goals. That being said, I do have a different kind of video today. I will be talking about one of my most, if not the most, favorite series of books that I have. I've read quite a lot of series, especially in high school, and even as a college student, I still read quite a lot, just not as often because I'm so focused on schoolwork. But as you can probably see, Harry Potter. I started reading this at a very young age. Probably like third grade. That's when I read the first book. And then just as I grew up, I just continued reading them. I actually remember attending, obviously this was years back when it was still a thing, but I remember there was this bookstore that was around, and they had like this not a grand opening, but like this grand release event, and I went to the bookstore that day, and I can't remember if it was for, no, I think it was for the Half-Blood Prince. It might have been this one, or maybe Order of the Phoenix. It was one of these two books. I want to say it was number 6, but like that was one of the events that I actually went to when I was very young, and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I figured in light of celebration, I would show you this awesome gift that I got to, well, myself really. And it shows you, I know that there are some different versions, but I really do like the versions of these in particular, because for most people these are the kind of covers that you see when you first start to read the books, especially if you read them in school. So I think that that's really cool. And it's definitely a nostalgic feeling for me, because pretty much every book that I owned came in one of those covers. I never bought any of the other editions, so yeah. And I do have some individual books. However, the reason for me I'm not really sure. I haven't actually looked at those books in quite some time, but I know for a fact that it's incomplete, which is, again, why I'm doing this video. And, yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open these books. Probably just read some of the back of it and go from there. Alrighty. Well, actually, never mind. I actually have a knife here so that I can go ahead and open this up. Very carefully. Thank you, knife. I just love getting new books like this. There's just something about a traditional physical book that truly warms my heart. Alright, I think we can get rid of this. Super excited about this. So let's go ahead and start with Book 1, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, by, of course, J.K. Rowling. Here we have an illustration of Harry riding his broom through Hogwarts, and we can see a snitch just right up here. You can see that he's probably playing Quidditch or practicing for Quidditch and trying to get that snitch. And then we get, I believe it's Fluffy is it Fluffy? The three-headed dog. Like I said, it's been a while since I've read the books. But yeah, there it is, the three-headed dog. Of course, the unicorn running into the Forbidden Forest. Really cool. That is so nostalgic. I'm just opening up a random chapter where you can see those chapter illustrations. Love it. Alright, so the back says, Harry Potter has never played a sport while flying on a broomstick. He's never worn a cloak of invisibility, befriended a giant, or helped hatch a dragon. All Harry knows is a miserable life with the Dursleys, his horrible aunt and uncle, and their abominable son, Dudley. Harry's room is a tiny closet at the foot of the stairs, and he hasn't had a birthday party in 11 years. But all that is about to change when a mysterious letter arrives by owl messenger. A letter with an invitation to a wonderful place he never dreamed existed. There he finds not only friends, aerial sports, and magic around every corner, but a great destiny that's been waiting for him if Harry can survive the encounter. Just letting that slide back into place right there by itself. That's like so satisfying. There you go, come on. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And on the illustration of this one, we can see Fox the Phoenix. I believe his name is Fox. And of course, Harry. This is one of the final scenes of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Harry riding on the tail of the Phoenix. Dumbledore's Phoenix. And here we have, of course, another backing. Now, on the other one, I did not read the bottom portion of it, but it basically says that these books are a #1 New York Times bestseller, and they've been awarded with so many things here. That being said, ever since Harry Potter had come home for the summer, the Dursleys had been so mean and hideous that all Harry wanted was to get back to the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Excuse me. My throat got a little dry. I will be right back. I left my drink just a couple feet away. a small sip. So, the Dursleys had been so mean and hideous that all Harry wanted was to get back to the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. But just as he's packing his bags, Harry receives a warning from a strange, impish creature who says that if Harry returns to Hogwarts, disaster will strike. And strike it does, for in Harry's second year at Hogwarts, fresh torments and horrors arise, including an outrageously stuck-up new professor and a spirit who haunts the girls' bathroom. But then, the real trouble begins. Someone is turning Hogwarts students to stone. Could it be Draco Malfoy? A more poisonous rival than ever. Could it be Hagrid, whose mysterious past is finally told? Or could it be the one everyone at Hogwarts most suspects, Harry Potter himself? Lovely. Oh, make sure I put that correctly. I really want to buy some bookmarks for these, some special bookmarks. I've actually been keeping my eye on the ones from Noble Collection, so I might just do that. And now we're getting into a little bit of a heftier book, and that is book 3, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, where we can see Harry and I believe that's Hermione, yeah. I believe that's Harry and Hermione writing on this hippogriff. Hippogriff, 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 hippogriff. Which you will find out the name of upon reading the book, of course. Yeah. A green. This one's got like a green cover to it, a dark green cover to it. And it says, for 12 long years, the dread fortress of Azkaban held an infamous prisoner named Sirius Black, convicted of killing 13 people with a single curse. He was said to be the heir apparent to the Dark Lord, Voldemort. Now he has escaped, leaving only 2 clues as to where he might be headed. Harry Potter's defeat of you-know-who was Black's downfall as well, and the Azkaban guards heard Black muttering in his sleep. He's at Hogwarts. He's at Hogwarts. Harry Potter isn't safe, not even within the walls of his magical school, surrounded by his friends. Because on top of it all, there may well be a traitor in their midst. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. An illustration here showing a couple of characters. I don't recall all of them at the moment. I want to say it is the 3 Triwizard Tournament champions other than Harry. So, Cedric, Victor Crumb, and Fleur Delacour. Cedric Diggory. Harry Potter is midway through both his training as a wizard and his coming of age. Harry wants to get away from the pernicious Dursleys and go to the Quidditch World Cup with Hermione, Ron, and the Weasleys. He wants to dream about Cho Chang, his crush, and maybe do more than dream. Oh, hadn't read that part. He wants to find out about the mysterious event that that's supposed to take place at Hogwarts this year, an event evolving to other rival schools of magic, and a competition that hasn't happened for hundreds of years. He wants to be normal, 14-year-old wizard. But unfortunately for Harry Potter, he's not normal, even by wizarding standards, and in his case, different can be deadly. Now we're moving on to what is arguably my favorite book and movie of the entire series. And that is Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. And this is, of course, book 5. Book 5 is, I believe, the longest book of them all, at over 800 pages. And it is, I remember being sucked into this book. Like, I literally read this book from start to finish in like a day or two. And you can imagine the insomnia that involved. There is a door at the end of a silent corridor, and it's haunting Harry Potter's dreams. Why else would he be waking in the middle of the night screaming in terror? Harry has a lot on his mind. For this, his 5th year at Hogwarts, a defense against the dark arts teacher with a personality like poisoned honey, a big surprise on the Gryffindor Quidditch team, and a looming terror on the ordinary wizarding level exams. But all these things pale next to the growing threat of he who must not be named. A threat that neither the magical government nor the authorities at Hogwarts can stop. As the grasp of darkness tightens, Harry must discover the true depth and strength of his friends, and the importance of boundless loyalty, and the shocking price of unbearable sacrifice. His fate depends on them all. This is certainly a very, it's a book with very good content, I shall say. Yeah, book 5 is amazing. Book 6, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, with an illustration of Harry and Dumbledore looking over the Pensieve, over memory, presumably. No spoilers, but yeah, this is a very, it's an emotional book, shall we say. The war against Voldemort is not going well. Even Muggle governments are noticing. Hermione scans the obituary pages of the Daily Prophet, looking for familiar names. Dumbledore is absent from Hogwarts for long stretches of time, and the Order of the Phoenix has already suffered losses. And yet, as in all wars, life goes on. The Weasley twins expand their business. 6th-year students learn to apparate and lose a few eyebrows in the process. That's fun. I wish I could do that. Teenagers flirt and fight and fall in love. Classes are never straightforward, though Harry receives some extraordinary help from the mysterious Half-Blood Prince. So it's the home front that takes center stage in the multi-layered 6th installment of the story of Harry Potter. Here at Hogwarts, Harry will search for the full and complex story of the boy who became Lord Voldemort, and thereby find what may be his only vulnerability. this series just got better and better as it went on, right? Like more depth to every character, more emotion, and just an ever evolving story. And obviously that's why they're so popular, right? And finally, of course, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. This one, of course, was separated into 2 movies, but the book itself is, it's a little over 700 pages, so just about 100 pages less than book 5. They're fairly close. And we have a picture of Harry here. Of course, a lot older, a lot more mature. And in the back of this one is a little different. It says, "We now present the 7th and final installment in the epic tale of Harry Potter." Epic, 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 epic. The epic tale of Harry Potter. And it goes on to list several very good quotes from Newsweek, Time Magazine, Los Angeles Times, Entertainment Weekly, and People Magazine, I assume. And it says, "Writing a decent sequel to a good novel is hard. Writing 6 of them is almost unheard of. Each of the Harry Potters deserves to stand on the shelf with its mates, and the last one more than fulfills the promise of the first 6. And I couldn't agree with them more. The rest of the little quotes here go on to praise the book, of course, the entire series, as a matter of fact. And again, as someone who absolutely loves the series, I could not agree with them more. But there you guys have it. I truly hope that you enjoyed this opening of books, the page fluttering, all the whispered reading. And again, I do apologize for not having made a video in quite a while, but I do hope that this sort of makes up for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, have a very Merry Christmas. I wish you and all your loved ones a truly blessed holiday. May you all be filled with love and prosperity.